let's take a moment of silence. That one day we can get along.
I don't even want to. I'm just sick of this racist shit, man. Why do we have to do it every fucking episode? Talk about race and this and that. It's like so unnecessary. It's like, okay, people are racist and there's race, and why do we have to dwell on it?
I know. Fuck. Why do you think it's so? Why do you think I keep doing it? Do you
I
think
don't
I'm a
know.
hidden racist?
Yes. Because I don't think it's normal to always be thinking about race.
You're right.
How things are different.
Do you think it has to do with the media?
Okay, it is different and like it's a part of life, but like every fucking time, why do we have to talk about every fucking time?
Do you think
it's like gets old after 2 or 3 years of doing it?
You're right. You're right. Let's change the topic. What's
It's just not like you're never gonna solve the race problems. You're never gonna get anywhere. There's always gonna be problems. We know that. And what's the point of just keep talking in circles around it over and over again?
I know
it's so futile.
And I think it's provocative, and really it's
not provocative.
It's not provocative. It's just idiotic.
Yes.
And so every time I understand, if you guys are, if there's a good group of people that tune into my podcast, our podcast, and they hear me making these race jokes, and they're just probably so fed up.
It's just not like interesting. It's just like boring after you do it for so long.
After a while, it just gets.
It's like someone who just tells a gay joke, and they tell it like the same fucking joke over and over again. It's just like, get a new tool, get a new gimmick. There's other ways to be interesting.
What are some?
Just do quality work that benefits people. Whatever you do, just do it good.
Do you think porno getting into porno is good? Like let's just say you want to make some real strong love into a woman. Like you're so tired of race.
I don't think it's healthy.
To have a bunch of people film you while you just make some good stiff strong love into a woman.
No, I don't think that's good.
Okay,
either.
So how can I back out of that dark zone and but still be able to feel how could I feel what I feel when I do a porno? Like like going to an old folks home and just making food for them or helping old people across the street?
Just like don't go to those dark places in your mind. You don't have to go there every 24/7.
What's the nicest thing you've ever seen someone do to somebody else?
Just be nice to them.
Like, give me an example. How do you? Does it have to do with old people crossing the street? That's what immediately comes to mind. What?
That's one way.
What about teaching them to read, like the Bible or something, or would you get them into a religion?
If it helps them.
I gave my dad the Jordan Peterson book, and he likes it.
So?
He's reading it, and I feel like that's good. That's a good quality.
Okay. If it helps him, it's good. You don't have to make him feel comfortable all the time.
Why do you think Hot Rock's podcast is good? Or why do you think people watch it?
He's giving back to the community.
What do you mean? He has other people on there all the time?
Yeah. He's like promoting people's stuff in the community.
How come he hasn't had me on there?
Maybe you need to think about that.
How come he hasn't had you on there then? Because of me?
Probably.
That's fucked up, man. That fucking makes me sad.
It's possible.
That makes me really sad.
I don't know.
I guess I guess I suck. I just suck. You're right.
Honestly, do you want me to give you my impression of you?
Yeah, go for it.
You're very talented, but you always sabotage. Like when you have it going good, you somehow sabotage it.
Tell me
You self-sabotage yourself.
Tell me one of my favorite. Tell me one of your favorite. Tell me one of my favorite sabotages.
Like you'll draw a great painting, but you'll show them jerking each other off. Like it's like
you're talking about the nude ones, and that just derailed everybody.
It's like aesthetically, like you have like a great aesthetic, but you draw things that just turn people off.
Did you see my Donald Trump getting fucked by no Ducey getting fucked?
like that
Donald
one.
Trump fucking him. Pull it up. It's on my memories. What are you gonna do the rest of the day? What the fuck? Fast. Fuck you. Have you ever bought you ever spent money on pornography on the internet?
No.
I just did.
It's free. Why do we
No, but I did. I got a month subscription.
Why?
I never done it. I tried it out.
Huh.
So what do you think of this painting?
I liked it.
That does look like Ducey. Just taking it, right? That face. And doesn't that look like Trump giving it?
Yeah, I think this is one of your best works ever.
Dude, look how many likes I got, bro. Have you ever seen that many likes on a Facebook post?
No. This is one of your strongest paintings, man.
Dude.
I mean, it's just like a cartoony, like, caricature.
Yeah, look what I posted. Look what I posted prior to it. Sufferings in Africa.
Yeah, people don't want to talk about that.
African kings and black slaves.
People just don't want to think, you know.
This is a great book here.
It's like turning people off.
How is that turning people off? This is a great book of great scholarship.
People want to read about slavery.
African Dominion, a new history of empire in early and medieval West Africa. Do you know how powerful Africa was? Do you know the way they got powerful was through slavery? Does anybody ever tell you that? That's the way that people get powerful. They have to enslave people.
People don't want to talk about slavery.
The Golden Rhinoceros, Histories of African Middle Ages. That's a classic. A Fistful of Shells, West Africa, from the rise of the slave trade to the age of revolution. See, no one wants you to read these books. I feel like I offended you. I'm sorry. I feel like I offend you too much. What did you think of the last podcast? Did you like it?
I need a refresher. I forgot what it was about.
Utter fascination, culture-wide, about gender and sex now. It's like these are the big hot topics of today. It's gender, sex, race.
Why are you telling me I should change it? I already know what the hot topics are.
Play it more.
Gender, sex, and race. Do we not talk about that in every episode?
But no one watches us.
Those things seem to, I guess, also sexual orientation. Gender, sex, race, sexual orientation. Those three, I mean, those four, it's just unprecedented in our time that these are the most widely talked about subjects across the board with young people and people that are virtue signaling and people that want to be, air quotes.
I don't virtue signal. I virgin signal. I'm honest.
But he said all the topics are popular with virtue signalers.
That's what I do. I virtue signal.
No, but you're trying to market them.
It's woke. What's causing this, Colin? Help us out.
This is something I've been tracking.
Who's he talking to?
For quite some time.
Like a bounty hunter?
Yes, exactly. Well, I started off in like the new atheist movement, and I was
Who is this
arguing
guy?
against creationists and stuff and defending biological realities. And then that movement kind of dissipated.
This guy's a dork.
Not nearly as infiltrated by all the language we're hearing now of
Yes.
appropriation and the whole check your privilege and
This is new.
stuff. Yeah,
I
it had to
remember
do with-
watching Atheism Plus conferences online going,
So yeah, man, I'm sorry about that. We'll try to get back on track, Eli. It's exhausting for you. You have money to make. I have money to make. This podcast isn't going any fucking place.
It's like we just go in circles.
Just to let you know, my recent ASU campaign,
See, that was good. That was funny.
it got some really strong traction. Just
Yeah,
so you
that was
know.
funny.
My Instagram stories have only been like 50 views. I threw that up there. It got to 500. Dude.
Yep. I thought that was good.
So.
That was a good one, man.
Thanks. What?
It's just annoying because I had stuff to do today, and then
Okay. Well.
I had to listen to the like Jew stuff.
In 2020,
I'm
It's
sorry.
just a pet peeve of mine.
The Jew, like what did he say?
At Arizona State University,
You don't like the
He's
word
like,
Jew?
you're a Jew.
is having a choice of
Oh,
either
yeah.
class
I heard my whole fucking
online
life.
or
I'm just sick
face-to-face.
of people saying that to me.
Really?
Yes.
I'm sorry. I thought you were proud of being Jewish.
I am, but when people do that shit, like they find I'm Jewish and they won't stop fucking talking about it.
Oh, it's just annoying. I follow. I won't do
Like
it.
they do, like they don't know I'm Jewish and they find out
And then everything's Jew.
Jew this, and then they do the fucking anti-Semitic shit.
Well,
like
thanks for-
Jordan Peterson was doing.
Yeah.
I'm just fucking sick of it. Jew jokes, cheap jokes.
You're right.
It just gets old, like when it's the only thing you hear from everyone you know.
Yeah, that's bullshit. I could
Like you
see,
go from one, and then they say it, and then you go somewhere else, and then they say it.
I can see how you'd be tired of it. Yeah, I get it. It's
I'm
like
just sick
you
of
know
that
what, you
shit.
know what it reminds me of? It's like I have black friends who white people always like to put their hands in their hair.
Yeah.
They like to feel their hair.
Yeah.
And I remember one time a friend communicated to me how horrible that feels.
I'm just fed up with that shit.
I follow. See, look at I'm not.
Like I didn't really get upset before, but it's been happening so much lately that I'm starting to get angry at that.
Well, see, look at me. Like I'm not a right winger, and I get that.
Yeah.
I'm not even lying. I get it. I wouldn't want anybody to keep bringing it up. I think. What do you think?
Once
it
in
is?
a while, okay, but
Why do you think they do? Why do you think Why do you think I do? Why do you think people do?
because people have fetishized Jews, I don't know.
Yeah, but like, look at. I keep bringing up Jewishness. I keep bringing up pervert shit. I bring up race shit. I bring up like sexism.
You need to go. I don't know.
I just start hating people for no other reason and just.
It's like a distraction, so you don't have to work on your own issues. I don't know.
Maybe I know like making money is boring, and I want to like make destruction.
You need to strip away and like, what happens if you didn't think of all that stuff? Then you'd have to deal with whatever's holding you back. Focus on the barriers. Don't. Okay, so you could say race and gay people and this and that, but then you're actually, if you focus on this over here, you could become great, and you could see, well, what are the issues that's preventing me from being great? Not you, but anybody, but instead they're focused on, oh, this black person and this blah 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 blah, and it just holds people back when you just think about that shit. It's not, okay, maybe it has 10%, maybe that's true, 10%, but it's not 90% of what's going on. It's a little bit. There's a lot of other stuff that's
Okay, I'll be with you on that. So what am I gonna talk about? Like somebody's shitty art, shitty music, bad comics?
no.
Because that's all I see. The art is so
You
absolutely
need to like
obnoxious.
refocus your mind into like, how can I make my art the best? And there's all these distractions.
All right, I do that.
It's like there's all these distractions trying to take me away from making my art great, and like every time I'm not thinking about that, my art's gonna suffer.
Well, I feel like I just do this podcast just to let the steam off. I still do my art. You still do your art. Don't you feel this podcast is a free space where you can just be obnoxious?
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to. If anything, I'm not trying to be right. If anything, I'm trying to show how obnoxiously wrong I am with some of my statements. That's why every podcast we've done, if any of you guys have gone this far, you got to watch it all the way to the end because that's where the apologies are.
I'm just sick of making no progress.
You're right.
I feel like there's potential and we're not even hitting it.
Well, I think it would be in the editing room.
How so?
Well, we take certain parts, we chop it up smaller so we can get the message
Do a
across.
clip?
Yeah, we do shorter clips, not these long, obnoxious, just cringy podcasts.
Well, I did this video, okay, and I showed people how to sell VHS tapes.
Yeah, and that did good.
It had 100,000 views.
Damn.
So if we actually made a podcast that taught people something they'd watch, if you give them value.
Well, we're gonna do the stoner snacks.
Yeah. I don't know.
Which I don't know. What do you got going on later? I was gonna go down to the salon and see if I have those.
We can do that.
I was gonna see if I have those little slushy packs.
We can set up for that.
Can you? So you got the logo? You did the Stoner Snacks logo. That's what you want to do?
I need to paint it.
What is? I like the line drawings. We'll just have to. We'll just
Really?
stick it on things.
Okay,
I can print it on stickers and we just stick it on.
that's fine. Yeah, let's work out that.
Do you think that's the best thing to do with the Stoner Snacks?
What?
The ice cream.
Yeah. I mean, for this one, but when it gets cooler, ice cream won't sell in December.
I know it's just so hard. Like in the middle, like when it's so hot, it's really hard. Like to keep ice cream from melting.
That's what we have to
Like
figure.
with it staying open, like we'd have to do one hit.
We have to figure that out today. It might not be possible. I don't know.
I mean, you got to cook a waffle. That can get exhausting. I almost feel like, I mean, the alcohol pouches we definitely can make our money on. We can get our novelty by making the ice cream tacos.
Maybe we shouldn't be talking about this on air so people steal it.
I know, and they also see how unprofessional we are.
Yeah.
Hey, it's gonna happen though, so we're gonna close out this podcast with some apologies.
I'm sorry for getting angry at Jordan Peterson. He got me heated.
Yeah, but you could tell in that interview that shit was getting real. You could tell in that this shit was getting real racist. It wasn't like our prior podcast where we're just kind of playing around. That one was getting really serious, guys. So stay tuned for the Jordan Peterson podcast, the interview. It's heated. It has a lot of innuendos in it. What else could we say about it, Eli? Don't watch it. Maybe we'll edit it out. It really got that vulgar and bad, guys. It got that vulgar and bad. We don't support that.
I already showed that I don't support what he's saying. So
I don't
people
support.
can't get angry at me.
Yeah, I don't support any of my prior podcasts. Each podcast, I try to turn over a new leaf.
I just don't want people to think that I wrote that bit of Jordan Peterson and then
Yeah, we write all our.
they already hate me when I go to Thunderbird Lounge. They give me bad looks
Why is that?
because they watch the podcast.
Who's that Thunderbird who watches the podcast?
Our haters. Yesterday they were there.
Who's that?
I don't want to say.
Robbie hates us now.
I'll tell you off air.
Robbie and Zach hate us.
I'll tell you off the air.
D-Gents hates us. All right, he's gonna tell me off air. I want to apologize for any obnoxious, ignorant, racial rants, sexist rants. I said dyke a couple times. We said retard a couple times. We know those are not progressive words.
I don't
to
like
use.
that word, the R word.
The R word's bad.
I won't say that personally.
Sometimes I feel when I apologize for saying those words, I actually feel like, did I really mean that? And obviously I didn't mean what I don't mean to put people down. I just do it because it's edgy. You understand, edginess, it's obnoxious, but for people that are cowardly like myself, we find edgy ways to express ourselves through arts and podcasts. Would you agree with that, Eli?
Yeah.
Cowardly people do art.
Yeah, because they don't want to learn a real trade.
They don't want to learn how to fix an air conditioner.
But that's what you do.
Or make a sandwich.
Yeah.
Eli said he wasn't he wasn't an artist, and he's telling us he used to say he was a sandwich artist, but
I was a sandwich maker, but I never became a sandwich artist.
how many years you got to study to be a sandwich
2
artist?
years. I mean, I had 2 years under my belt.
You're this close.
I don't know when you become the artist. You have to put 10,000 hours into something. That's what Malcolm Gladwell says.
I think Eli's right though. I'm more of an artist maker rather than I'm like a maker than a artist. I like to make it.
You're a producer.
I want to make things. Thanks for
You're an art deucer.
I'm an art doer,
Deucer.
like a deucey.
Yeah.
Drop the deuce. Hey, oh yeah, one more thing. Carrie Lake, she's gonna be our new governor, so tune in to everything she's doing. Keep Arizona red. That means red with the blood of fire and passion, not the red to represent Republicans. It's the red of the heart, the red of the imagination, the red of the future. You know, like when the blood boils, you want to create things, you want to make a difference, change the world. Keep AZ red. Don't keep it blue. Blue's cold-hearted. Blue's frozen. It's cold.
Blue's Clues.
It's inactive. Peace out. Syphilis, cocaine, syphilis.
Syphilis, syphilis, syphilis.
Syphilis podcast. Syphilis. Herpes. Check 1, 2. Herpes. Incest. Check. Syphilis. Incest. Let's stop this shit right now. This is the last podcast you guys are ever gonna hear. This last podcast is dedicated to people that have gotten syphilis by fucking a family member. Listen, I'm sorry. I shouldn't say that word. I meant intercourse. If you know anybody who's had intercourse with their family members and have caught a syphilis from it, call in today.
Your family. I know for a fact your family members fucked because your mom and dad fucked.
The birds and the bees do it, right? The bees do it. The dogs do it. Even educated fleas do it.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to think of.
I think that song.
Let's do it. Let's fall in love.
What's your favorite? So what have you found on the internet lately?
Drunken Tarantino.
Oh yeah, pull that up. I've been waiting to deconstruct that for a while.
Why does that only have 10,000 views?
Dude, that whole thing reminded me of Robin Williams like crazy. It should just come right up. Oh, actually, it wouldn't because I didn't search it. Never mind.
Why is there code on there?
So I'm kind of nervous, Eli. I didn't tell you this before you came over, but Jordan Peterson wants to be on the podcast.
Oh.
You don't care. You're not excited. You're not a Jordan Peterson fan? Why aren't you a Jordan Peterson fan? That's tight, dog. That's tight. Now I get it. Oh, crap. I thought that was just a regular bandana. I didn't know it was politically active. Holy shit. Dude, you just... yeah, I get it. I'm sorry. I would never bring up Jordan Peterson. Do you think you want... What if we have him and you ask him questions?
If he's on for like 20 minutes.
Just 20 minutes? I think he's only on for 20 minutes.
Okay.
He's a busy guy. I'm calling him... I had to call him in Canada. You know what that costs? Long distance? Canada long distance? What happened? It's not coming up?
Oh, it's not loading.
Click on something else. Put on that.
I did. Nothing ever works here. Sorry.
What?
Never mind. Whoa, you drew that?
No, that's like I'm trying to get colors out of it by doing like a photo edit. What the fuck?
You say in the beginning of the book that in a reasonable world, like, you know, just saying these facts that you sort of talked about in the first 30 minutes or so wouldn't be controversial. was like, yes, but we don't live in a reasonable world. If we lived in a reasonable world, we wouldn't have to have a military. We wouldn't have to have all kinds of things. And we would, in fact, probably have a whole different set of moral obligations to people if we lived in a perfectly reasonable world. And I really fear that this stuff becoming mainstreamed is
That was the minute that I knew who Jay Leno.
Walk me through this. Walk me through this, Eli. Who is this guy again? This is Quentin Tarantino?
Why does he have a cane? It's Charlie Chaplin.
Who's that guy to the left?
Kevin Bacon.
Kevin Bacon. 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon.
Welcome back. Good to be back. Now, what's with the cane? Oh, well, it's like it matches the shoes. Oh, I see. And it's the Barnabas Collins cane. Oh, got it from Doc Shadows. Remember Barnabas? Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah. Doc Shadows? No, they don't remember. They pretended. You don't remember. Shut up. People going, what is it? Iowa! Yeah. I remember that. That's an old show. That was like from, I was a kid. That's the 70s, that show. You and I have something in common, because you were a big Elvis fan as well. Oh, you better believe it. But the first time I ever saw you, ever.
Okay, let's just stop right there. Cultural appropriation. Sorry. Why? Why am I saying that?
He has like a accent.
Why did he say Eva? Eva. Who says that? Eva.
I can actually say the very first time I ever saw Jay Leno ever was, I think, it was the daytime, which means it's Merv Griffin. Might have been Merv Griffin. Which means it's Merv Griffin. Okay. And it was you doing your King Creole. Oh, doing that Elvis movie. Yeah, the King Creole routine. All right, that's right. Bus boy, sing a song. I won't sing no song. Well, that's what. You do it better than I do. But yes, that was basically. No. That was with the minute.
This reminds me of the people at the law sleeve.
That's right. That was the minute.
This reminds me of back in the day when everybody thought, and they didn't know I was a racist or a bigot, I guess, which I'd never been a racist or a bigot. But when everybody loved me because I was painting Beyonce, they would come up to me.
They talk to you
obnoxious like this. They go, "Oh my God, you ain't Bazooka ever?"
Do you think he's fanboying out on Jay Leno, or he's just drunk?
I think he's fanboying.
That I knew who Jay Leno was. Well, it was the essence of every Elvis movie. Elvis would be a busboy, and then for some
those
reason,
sneakers he's wearing are hideous.
Yell, "Hey, busboy, sing a song," and of course the band would have, Yeah, exactly. Like, when was your stand-up routine is, when was the last time you were in a restaurant and somebody asked the busboy to sing a song? Exactly. Now, which Elvis period do you like better? Are you a Vegas guy?
Look at Bacon. Did you see what Bacon just did?
No. He's full in his arms because he's bored as hell.
Watch him situate. Watch him resituate. There you go.
Are you an early Elvis?
What does that mean? He's bored?
I don't mind.
He's trying to play it cool.
He's not used to being second fiddle?
Well, we already know Kevin Bacon's God, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Why?
Dude, motherfucker could execute a heart surgery, bro.
He was in
that dude's so calm and collective.
He was in X-Men First Class.
Yeah.
Right. But it is Sun Records Elvis. That's the best. It's the rockabilly cat that I remember the most, that I love the most. See, Lennon said Elvis died when he went into service. Remember that quote? I remember that quote. And that was my favorite up to that point. Yeah. I don't quite agree with that. Mm-hmm. I don't quite agree with that. There is too much good music. Oh, yeah. After that. Music, yeah. But.
You know what would be awesome, though, if Quentin Tarantino always sounded like that?
He does.
He doesn't slur. He's not caffeinated. He's not on that pot. He's on that alcohol.
Do you think he's on coke?
Yeah. A little coke and a little fucking booze. A lot of booze. Oh, maybe coke.
Okay, now, the reason why... Okay, now, we have to look at it like... okay, now... okay, now the reason why Foghorn Leghorn said, come on, son. Get in here, son, is because he didn't want people to think that he was a Tweety bird. Okay?
Yeah, that's pretty sick, dude. You got that on point.
It's one of my first impressions
ever. Is the Elvis I'll always hold in my heart. And you played Elvis once.
Now, I didn't like the LeBron Space Jam. I like the Jordan Space Jam, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you were an actor, right?
Yes,
I'll take the Pepsi challenge on that one.
I started out as an actor. I started out and finished out as a young actor. And you have to understand something.
Yeah.
All right. It was a thing where it's like, okay, I was going out for a few, like, no movies, like in LA, episodic television. All right.
He's in Golden Girls.
If I got
He played
4
Elvis?
auditions a year.
Yeah.
I hate that necklace. It's a little sick.
What is it?
It looks
A tooth?
satanic. It looks satanic.
That was a good thing.
Alcee Crowley?
That was a good year for me.
Right. Okay.
And
What do you think of that? Do you remember that style of haircut where you comb your front like shitty bangs down?
No.
And you just kind of grease it a little bit.
I just remember the Eminem haircut.
That is an Eminem haircut, dude.
Heh.
That is a form of the Eminem haircut right there.
But you have to dye it white or blonde.
It's also an old Benicio del Toro
Yeah.
from Dusk Till Dawn haircut.
That was his movie, though.
I know that, and I think he wanted to be Benicio del Toro.
And what's his name? George Clooney had the same one.
George Clooney, you're right. Did you ever have a haircut like that?
I never
No.
got
I did.
Right. Okay.
I had the same haircut forever.
I had that haircut senior year of high school.
There was an audition for a Golden Girl.
You could see my senior photo. I had a haircut like that.
Did you feel powerful with that haircut?
No, it was the only thing I was going on.
You were trying to fit in?
I went to Supercuts. That's how they cut my hair.
Here, do I have to go in? All right, and I'm looking forward to it.
That was like a 2000s haircut.
I remember the first time I went to Supercuts, I felt I was probably 12, 13, and I was getting shampooed in the back with this woman. I wasn't even attracted to her because I didn't get it yet. And she bent over with her bosom, and she brushed her breast against my shoulders.
You felt the power?
And I popped a half boner. My dick came alive.
Did you tell your dad?
No, I
got a boner.
No, I just thought next time I went to a Supercuts because I was watching a lot of pornos with my friends. We'd pass around these.
You want to go to Super Cunts?
I just thought maybe this time I go to Supercuts, it might be a full blown off. We'll have sex in the back, like just maybe we'll just go to the bathroom and start pounding.
Wow, your brain it went from 1 to 10.
Yep. Yeah, dude, totally.
You didn't even go to 5 yet. You just went straight to 10?
I just went full blown vagina squirting everywhere, just pounding and sweaty.
You just felt one little boob, and then your brain went all the way down there.
My brain went like not just like a home plate, not just third base, dude. It went full blown pornography. Like,
why couldn't you just like turn it up a little by little, and then
I imagine her standing on the sink and me eating her out, and her just like just greasing all over my face, just giving me a fucking greasy donut right on my fucking. I'd be like Santa Claus, dog. My cheeks would be all red. Just out of fury, dude. Just diving, just muff diving. Dog.
Why didn't you go from second base to third base to fourth base?
Because of the porno. Because of the porno.
You went from you went from batting and not hitting the ball all the way to
full blown
run,
owning the whole team, bro.
to like hitting the ball way over the stadium without even swinging.
Just Barry Bonds, I was like Barry Bonds. I haven't even had sex yet. I was a virgin with a Barry Bonds ideal. Who didn't have that? Is that not normal? You didn't have that? You didn't think one day like you see this woman and maybe she'll just grab you by the dick and next minute it's full blown porno in her room? I used to do AC jobs, like fix people's air conditioning.
That never happens to anyone I know. It happened to you?
I never did, but I wanted it to happen. I used to pray to Jesus that it would happen one day.
It doesn't work like that. As you get older, you learn.
What do you think? What is there more to watch than this?
Yeah.
Do you want me to give you back the keyboard?
You get the idea.
Can we get you back the keyboard? I'm trying to think if there's something else I could show you. How about them Suns? There's a company down here that is marketing the Suns in 4 t-shirt like crazy.
Oh.
McKellar's life is a little crazy now. A t-shirt
I told you
partnership with Barstool Sports. A shout out from Devin Booker.
Suns in 4.
Local clothing company State 48 has been talking to him too.
I saw this before I got here. I watched this story.
Oh yeah, I don't like that shirt.
I went to Goodwill
We
yesterday.
created our own Suns and Fours type of design, kind of have our own mix to it. We posted it
How can I do
right
this?
after the Suns won that game and said, hey, who wants it on a t-shirt? And it went bananas. So
I don't really like that. I don't think they have good design theory. I think they're very lowbrow. I just don't think they have good style at all.
Who?
The state
Oh, yeah.
48. I think their idea of
I see people wearing it, but I don't like the designs.
they stole that. I've seen California do the same thing. You take the state and you make a negative print of
It doesn't
the letters.
feel like authentically Arizona to me for some reason.
If you really want to know authentic clothing,
Hey, I'm gonna post something on your Facebook, and I want you to watch it, or it's on my Facebook. Give me a second though for it to load. Or it's on yours.
you have to go to Phoenician Clothing. Phoenician Clothing, dude, is the real shit.
Yeah, it doesn't really have the feel. Like I could do such a better shirts that have an actual connection. Hey, but you remember our Marley's review?
Yeah.
We hit it right before it happened, the Mania.
What do you mean?
Because we went to Marley's and we were talking.
Oh
about
yeah,
stuff.
Did you notice our ratings went up?
Yeah.
Our Marley's.
No, I wasn't monitoring that.
It got up to like 120.
Really? See, that's what you gotta do, man. Hit the algorithm before everyone wants it.
Just to let you know, you guys, we don't pay for ads. But we're gonna do an ad read today. Our first sponsor. Did you get the email I sent you?
ShaveMyBalls.com?
No, it's Blue Chew.
What?
Blue Chew.
Blue Chew?
Blue Chew. It's like a Viagra pill.
How'd you get that?
I watch a lot of porno, and they say, "Hey, we noticed you watch a lot of porno, and you have a podcast. Do you want to advertise?"
Okay.
So yeah. Anyways, guys, you should go to BlueChew.com if you want to get a fat boner. If you have a small boner and you want to get a fat boner, go to BlueChew.com. That's my ad read. The end. Get fat boners at BlueChew.com.
No, it only has 34 views.
Play it one more time. Gets to get a 35. I actually like that podcast. I like that review. That was a good one. Marley's is the Taco King of Phoenix.
Oh, I guess we have to review Breakfast Bitch.
Why?
Because there's like an hour wait, and they're like, she's in jail, and it's a big fucking mess right now.
We're gonna we're gonna bail her out. We're gonna bail her out of jail.
Please don't smoke weed so I can smell it.
I blew it over there.
Then why can I smell it right now?
That's the tobacco.
I'm gonna run for office, and I can't have weed smoking in the same shot as me.
Yeah.
This isn't working.
When are you gonna replace your weed smoke? How come every time you touch it, it gets fucked up?
I don't know, because of boners.
Here, we'll fix it.
Let me show you this though.
I'm gonna call Jordan Peterson.
Wait, this is important.
Okay, go for it.
So I went to the Goodwill yesterday and look at all the shirts of him.
Who is that?
Alice Cooper and Carrie Lake paintings. Just
the Sons and
back
Four
and
guy.
forth.
But Carrie Lake doesn't have a following.
It's AZ, man.
7th Avenue and Indian School.
AZ, baby.
Get
They're
it
all
for-
their friends. And
Oh,
their
that's
friends.
the Sons of
No,
Four
just for me to
18.
meet Carrie Lake finally.
At Goodwill, huh?
Dab on the haters.
They made the shirts 4 days ago, and there's already like 20 of them at Goodwill.
How much are they selling them at Goodwill for?
It's $6.
That's cheap.
Yeah,
How come?
they're selling for $18 online.
Why is it so cheap at Goodwill?
We had Comic Relief Day at then Shea Stadium.
If you like the Sons and Four guy, then go to the Goodwill on 7th Avenue and Indian School, and you can get a shirt for $6 instead of 18. Dab on the haters.
That's cool, dude. That's tight, bro.
Was that worth it?
I don't think so. I mean, if you can get it for $6 at Goodwill.
But then you could sell the orange one's not even online. But people are gonna hate that guy in a week. They're gonna be so sick of him.
Who's your favorite Suns player? Who's your favorite Suns player?
Booker, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, you like Booker?
I just started paying attention to them like a few weeks ago. I didn't know that any of them.
Oh, you didn't know anybody on the team?
Yeah, I didn't care until I started winning. And now they lost again.
Do you want to go watch the game at my parents' house tomorrow?
Okay.
You down?
Sure.
You down to meet the old Jimbo? You already met him.
Will it be weird?
No, it'll be fine, dude. We're going to have my birthday's tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. I mean, my birthday's on Sunday.
Tomorrow's, yeah, okay.
But my birthday's on Sunday, but we're going to just have food and shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, pizza. If you want to go, dude, you're invited.
Probably.
All right.
We'll talk after this.
I think it'd be fun. You do know sports. Plus, my mom I told my mom you sell a lot of shit on eBay.
Oh, yeah.
She's going to dump a bunch of shit on you, dude, if you want to make some money.
All right.
She has a bunch of memorabilia that I told her I trust you. And she'll dump a bunch of fucking old shit on you. Like,
really?
We're talking about old sports shit. Like,
you
know those old NBA figurines?
The McFarlanes?
They were like in 93. They were making
McFarlane?
McFarlane? But they were basketball players.
Is like, the McFarlane ones are worth a lot.
Oh, really?
But the ones before that aren't worth it.
These aren't really refined. They're not, like, that detailed.
The McFarlane ones, do you know what I'm talking about?
Were we talking about Todd McFarlane made them?
He has the NBA figure license. And he makes super detailed NBA. And those can go for a lot. He does all the sports. Baseball, NHL.
Yeah, that's it. That's what she got. She got them shits, dude. Wait.
They're in this kind of packaging?
No.
It's like, I know what you're talking about, though. Yeah, those aren't... The ones before McFarlane, they were really... like the Kevin Johnson one?
Yeah. They're real simple.
Yeah, those were before McFarlane started.
Those aren't worth shit.
Let me check. See, this is going to be interesting for the viewers. People love to see how much things are worth.
Yeah. Dude, hey guys, you're lucky. This might be one of the best podcasts. We're going to do a little eBay shopping. In a couple minutes, we're going to have Jordan Peterson on the line. We're going to talk about his new book, More Chaos, or More Rules for Chaos.
Defeating the Shadow and the Super Ego.
Yeah. That's it. That's what my mom has right there. She has like 10 of those.
All right, I'll find out if it's worth anything right now. It's called Starting Lineup Figure. So watch. This is what I do to find out if it's worth money. You can do this with anything.
Okay.
NBA Starting Lineup Figure. And then you go to... I'm not done yet.
Okay. So that's just only $1.
Exactly, but... And then you go to...
Oh, certain players are a lot.
Yep. You go to... Dang, this is sort of different. Ow.
Well, she got more...
You go to sold and completed. Damn it.
She got more... She got different shit than that, dude. It's different. How much is that shack?
And look, you go to highest price, right?
Yeah. You should go
highest first, and then this will tell you which ones are worth money.
Shit.
The Michael Jordan one's worth money.
Damn, I wonder if she has that.
$500 if it's in really good condition.
Damn, I wonder if she has that.
Who's this? Mark Eaton? Don't know him. Kobe Bryant's worth money from 1996. Does she have that?
No, because I think that's newer.
It's worth $400. That's from 1996.
Okay. Crazy.
So there's always like a few that's worth.
Oh, well, I want to see that figure with the big tits. Hold on, go back to that. I want to see how much that is. I'll buy that. I just want to look at it. Go up. 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 That one says Nate. That chick. Dude, if I honestly, like, that's like next level pervert. Like, you buy a bunch of those and you stack them all over your shelves, right? You turn off the computer screen, right? There's a day where, bro, follow me through here. You get a bunch of those pervert dolls, right? You stack them on a shelf, Eli.
I know people like that, actually.
You stack them on a shelf. Guess what you do?
What?
You go home. You shut the door. You lock it. You lock that door.
You don't need a girlfriend?
You shut that computer screen. You shut that laptop. You know what you say? You say, I'm going to get the real thing today. And you just start whacking it to your dolls.
So what?
You're like, man, no more of this virtual. I'm not going to look at a computer screen and whack off anymore. I'm going to whack off to my dolls.
Why?
You hold a doll. You hold one of those pervert dolls in your hand, Eli. Eli, you hold the pervert doll like right here, and you just start. Can you imagine? Can you imagine whacking off to a pervert doll?
What happens if they made a pervert doll and it looked like a fleshlight too?
Dude, whatever, man. You know, the thing is, if you put the pervert doll really close to your face, it'll look like life size. But the farther away you put it, it gets smaller. That's called perspective. Do you know about that?
Wait, say that again.
Like, see this cup? It's small, right? This cup, when I held it out this far, Eli, this cup's the size of your head. But when I pull it here, it's the size of your whole body.
Oh, yeah.
So, like at the pervert doll, back to the pervert doll, if I hold the pervert doll like this close to me, she'll be the size of a regular human. And that could turn you on more. Do you follow? Anyways, I'm giving a little advice to anybody who has pervert dolls. You guys whack it to if you're in the audience. You whack it to pervert dolls. What do you think about young kids getting into anime with big tits?
Don't let them.
Like, even if it's like girls who are 10 years
How
old.
old?
10, 12.
If girls look at it?
Well, I mean, they definitely have big old tits. Big old breasts.
The girls are looking at it? Or
Well, I don't know. Like, a lot of those anime figures have big breasts. So what have you researched right now?
Girls can do it.
Guys, they'll turn into young perverts. That's
Yeah.
something we should ask Jordan Peterson when we call him.
Don't let young boys look at that.
All right, I'm going to call JP.
That's weird how that anime thing just came up and it's all basketball players except for that. That Suns guy in 4, he sold for $7,000 his figure. Did you see that?
Jordan? Yeah. Jordan Peterson?
Yeah. Michael Jordan?
No. I'm just with a client. Okay. Do you want me to call you back? You want me to call you back? No, that's fine. Hey, so we've talked before. We're just gonna cut to the chase. We read your book, your newest book. It's awesome. We've watched all the podcasts that you've done with other people. We already know it's a great book. We learned a lot. My buddy Eli over here, Eli Kluger, he sells stuff on eBay, and that's how he makes his living. Me, I just I do this podcast and I make art. Okay. Anyways, what do you think about anime dolls with big breasts?
Hey, 1 second, I gotta say quiet. Hey, don't kill yourself.
Great therapy.
That's not funny.
That's great therapy.
That's not funny.
It's not supposed to be funny. It's called therapy.
Sorry, what was the question?
Anime figures, like anime cartoons with big breasts. Like 10-year-olds are flipping through these anime comics, and they make the boobs really big. I can tell because it's not a proper ratio.
Oh, I got the answer for that. Oh, so if you're looking at anime when you're a young girl, you got bigger problems to figure out.
What is that voice you're doing?
You're gonna have a tough time ahead of you.
Is this guy trying to do an impression of me?
I don't even know. Don't do that anymore. What, Jordan?
Is that the one with the problem with the big-breasted cartoons?
Yeah.
And what's the problem exactly?
He buys these. Okay, there's cartoons of it. You know, there's like anime magazines. He buys the dolls, the actual perv dolls.
I don't.
The ones that
No, they're like ones you just put on a shelf.
Is that healthy or unhealthy?
Like they're like the size of.
I don't know if it's healthy and unhealthy, but I definitely know it's fucking gay.
What?
Damn.
But they're women.
Jordan.
How can it be gay?
I mean,
if
Dr. Peterson.
How
Dr.
can
Peterson.
How can it be gay if I'm buying women?
I don't. What do you?
It's called a beer.
A beer?
Yeah, those dolls are your own beer.
What? A Budweiser?
Beard.
Oh, a beard.
Damn, man.
You know, like you can have gay sex with a woman, especially a hentai woman.
I think women always have gay sex. Even any woman that has sex with a man, I feel like she's faking orgasms. I don't think
women are just huge fags, so whatever they do is gay.
I don't think a woman ever had a real orgasm. I think all she does is fake orgasms her whole life.
Well, that's how you keep your job.
I wish women could be honest and say they don't like having sex with men and just move to an island.
Yeah, well, you keep wishing, buddy. See where that gets you.
I know.
You got to live in reality.
I know, that's kind of gay, huh? Wishing. I'm like Dorothy. I'm like Dorothy in the Wizard of Oz. Clicking my little gay shoes together. Going,
Yeah.
I wish women would just stop pretending they like men. I know they lie. They keep lying to me. All women want you to do is do chores. Do you relate to that? I feel like all they want you to do is take the trash out. They just want you to do shit that you don't want to do. Like say you're watching TV, you're minding your own fucking business. They come around and say, "Hey, clean the bathroom. It has a bunch of pubes all over the toilet."
Yeah, that's when I say maybe you should stop to think if they're there for a reason, and maybe you should stop to think what would happen if you were to remove those without a proper replacement. Society would fall apart.
You're right. What?
Plus, I like my pubes. I think.
Oh, you're saying like tell a woman like you put a woman in her place or?
Hey, pubes before hose.
Pubes before
Pubes before hose.
That doesn't rhyme. Jordan Peterson, you ever heard anybody say bros before hose? Do they say that in Canada?
I say it all the time.
That's tight.
I say hose before
I say
bros.
it in my class.
What's the broest thing you've ever done before hose?
Probably chug a beer.
That's tight. You ever go to a book club and chug a beer? Like a men's book club, no women allowed?
Nice try. I don't go to book clubs.
You don't have like other intellectual friends you hang out with and you read...
Name one person as smart as me.
Joe Rogan? Dude, Joe Rogan's pretty smart.
It's just because
you
of
think
the
he's just
DMT.
What's that?
It's just because of the DMT. That's like saying, that somebody who takes testosterone is as good of a wrestler.
You're right. DMT, yeah, that's a cop out.
It's cheating.
Don't you think people should like study? They should study, right? They should read books and study rather than just opt out for drugs.
Yeah, that was the whole. That was the best argument against. Who was that? That LSD pusher.
Timothy Leary.
Timothy Leary. That was the best argument against Timothy Leary, who comes across as a total fucking retard, talking to Buckley Jr., who pointed out that it's basically like, who, in what world? Name one fast track. Take this pill and get enlightened.
Hey, real quick. You said retard. Are you saying it in the medical qualification of
You cut out
retard?
for a moment. What was that?
Are you when you use the word retard? Are you saying it like a medical, like in a medical way, or are you saying it like how like black and brown people you call someone a retard for not smoking weed?
You cut out for a moment. You were saying, am I using retard in a medical?
Yeah, in a medical definition, or are you using it like in the slang term, like in the urban streets where like your friend's smoking weed and he's like, I don't want no weed, and you're like, get the fuck out of here, retard.
Well, in this case, both are applicable.
I don't like that.
Eli doesn't like that. Sorry. Let's go back. Let's go back to
gay retard.
I have family people. I have family members who have that.
Good boys.
Eli's he likes sports.
I'm Black Lives Matter.
Sex with the black boys.
That shit ain't funny.
That's your
People,
friend right there.
bunch of people in jail have sex. I heard.
Yeah. Maybe go to jail, Eli.
Why do they let people have? Hey Jordan, why do they let people have sex in jail? That should be totally illegal if they can't. I mean, that's like free. That's like an act of freedom to have sex in jail. There's some people.
Try withholding that from them. See what happens. See if you get stabbed in the neck with a fucking pencil.
Or get fucked with a pencil.
Both, probably more likely.
You probably can wad up like 10 pencils together, and make it a pretty good circumference, and just jam it up.
That's what they call Bubba. Number 2 Bubba. Bubba number 2.
Hey Jordan, hey, just real quick, my buddy Eli, he says he's Black Lives Matter.
Yeah.
And he only wanted this interview to go on for like 20 minutes. Because he thinks he doesn't like who the people you represent.
Who do I represent?
Like white people who are like who get.
You don't like white people?
I don't like white people. What are you gonna do about it?
What?
White people are the worst people in the world.
Name one bad thing a white person's ever done.
They invented slavery.
They made this podcast.
Name one good thing a POC's ever done.
Rap music.
Yeah, seems like a net positive on the white side as far as those two things weighing on a scale.
Hey, white is the shittiest race in the world.
Yeah, Jordan, come on, you have to agree. White people invented slavery.
White people invented the world.
What? Doesn't even make sense.
Dude, that's impossible.
Oh, blues music. Fucking black boy to your blues music.
Oh man.
Wait, what? Say that again.
Yeah, dude. Jordan.
We need that as a sound drop. We need to isolate that as a sound drop.
Dude, you're gonna go viral on this one.
With your dolls.
What? Doesn't make sense, dude.
See, I'm blues music and dolls compared to the rest of the world.
Dude, have you seen some of those anime dolls with the big breasts on them?
Plumbing.
Well, they don't have POC anime dolls. I'm just saying.
Also, Asian people aren't POC.
They're white.
They're yellow.
No, they're white. They're whiter than white people.
No, you can't say yellow. Hunter Biden said yellow, and he's called a racist crackhead now.
He was using it in the classical tense of like the yellow belly.
Lead belly?
Yellow belly means coward.
Oh. Hey, Jordan.
Yeah.
I hope you don't mind. I feel like this podcast is getting a little too racist.
Name one racist thing I've said.
You said black. You said something about. You said something about fucking blues. Like fuck me, blues man. In the butt.
Eli, your sidekick. He's got a black butt boy fetish.
Black Lives Matter. Say it. You can't even say it. That's how racist you are.
You want to cuck your white husband.
Cuck your white husband?
Hey Jordan, how about this? Can you give him just a little optimistic statement?
Okay.
I just feel like I don't know what to think, man. I don't want.
You guys are being aggressive.
Jordan,
you're being too aggressive to me. Wow! I'm a baby. You're being too aggressive to me. Wow! Wow!
T-Pain while my moans.
Wow!
My game boy.
I'm a baby. I can't even talk. All I can do is stutter. Wow!
Hey, this is getting out of control. Listen, I want to have black friends and white friends and Mexican friends and white friends. I want to have Chinese friends.
How many of each?
I just want if I have to, I'll not have. I'll have less white friends to have more black friends, just so it's all equal.
You said I was racist for referring to homosexual sex and blues music.
Fine, I mean Chinese American. Chinese American friends, transgender American friends, dyke American friends. Dyke Americans, I mean. You there? Fucking hey,
Yeah.
Jordan, you there? Fuck. Thought I lost you.
I went through a tunnel.
Pay for a better connection. You're making millions of dollars.
Jordan, is it all right to use dyke?
Only if it's
What's the context?
Like a woman that would like protect you if you get jumped by people of color at a bar, at a white bar or something. Like you're just hanging out with your white friends, and some guys come around and say, "Hey, yo, where you from? They're like, where you from?
What color are those guys?
People POC.
Okay.
POC color.
I wouldn't call
POC.
them dykes. I would call.
No, I'm saying these guys. They come over and they're like, "Hey, white boy, where you from? Fuck the Suns, bitch. It's about the Clippers, motherfucker. Fuck the Suns." And then I get pushed, and then my dick shrivels up really tiny, like maybe a half an inch.
And the dyke sees this.
And this woman this bull dyke woman comes over there and says, What are you guys doing? What's going on here, boys?" She protects me. She protects
How does the
my.
conflict end? Does it dissolve at that point? Is that a conflict resolution?
She saved my life. And my penis grew like maybe like an inch bigger, like it was a half inch, and now it's like 1 inch penis. I feel somewhat normal, but at least my penis didn't shrivel up into my stomach. You know, like right before
that's not good.
Right before I'm about to get my ass kicked, my penis shrivels up into like it's like a little fucking snail. It's like a little turtle.
That's what happens when you haven't been in a fight before.
I know. You're right. I get so scared. I get a vagina.
Have you ever thought about fighting your co-host?
Yeah. I want to hit him with my car sometimes.
As co-host.
I want to hit him with my.
Fighting.
I want to hit him with my Prius.
Co-host. Have you ever thought similar?
I don't talk to inferior races like white people. Sorry.
Oh my god. Dude, Jordan, I want you to be my friend. Eli, I don't know what his deal is. Jesus.
You guys clearly have...
White people are a secondary race. I don't talk to them.
Jordan.
What did he say?
White people are a secondary race.
Stop it. We need to seek out unity and equality right now, and you're just being an aggressive Black Lives Matter representative.
You're kind of being a Jew.
He's being like an Antifa. He's being provocative like Antifa.
You're being a Nazi.
Jordan, let's just go back.
Fucking Nazi, Jordan Peterson, the fucking Nazi shithead piece of fucking shit.
He's gonna hang up. You keep that up.
That's right.
Hey, don't call me a Jew.
He didn't.
Yeah, he did.
Oh my god, you did?
Yeah, I heard him.
You can't do that, Jordan.
I didn't say that.
Jews are the smartest people. They have the biggest IQs in the world, so don't fuck with us.
If they were so smart, then why'd they be like, oh, okay, I'll just go take a shower in this building?
Like, you mean like a 24-hour fitness? Like
That's what they probably called it.
Hey, Jordan, let's just go back to back.
You got issues, Jordan.
Eli's over here crying. He's like...
Yeah, I got issues. What do I do with all this cash?
Jordan, what's the worst quality white people have?
Being...
they can't talk.
Being Jewish.
They can't... It takes them 10 seconds to think of something to say. Jew, black.
He can't handle it. Look at him playing a victim. It's World War II all over again, huh?
Yeah.
Why don't you build another museum for when I said you like black boy to get all bluesy inside that ass?
Okay.
Damn, dude.
That didn't make any sense, but okay.
Jordan, if there's one thing,
I call it like it is.
Jordan, if there's one thing you could make black people more white about, what quality would that be?
Probably the less aptitude for violence.
Like, what do you mean? Like, make like how I was.
And like more manners. Make them less likely to murder a white woman and her baby for no reason, and more likely to put their cart back in the return their cart after shopping.
Yeah, I noticed that. I could teach them like to make their penis shrivel up and into their stomach when they get super scared. Do you think I could teach black people that?
I gotta go, man.
I mean, yeah. What are you gonna do?
Hold on. Hey, Jordan. Hey, Eli wants us to quit this. He's so done. You really pushed his buttons.
I don't know why I'm wasting my time with this.
Eli, I'm a psychologist.
Why do I do this every week?
Like every other week.
All right. Hey, we're gonna go. This is too much. We went way too.
Send my bill.
We went way too racist. Jordan, I'll see you. Dr. Peterson. Dr. Peterson.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. I'm gonna call you later about my penis issue. I have a small penis.
You got to do that. There's a club we can do.
Bye. 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 I got a small penis.
Bye.
Alright, bye.
That was nice.
I just don't want to be in the video when he's saying shit like that.
What did he say again?
I don't know.
Let's walk through it because
I don't want to.
This podcast is about like losing all sense of control and then finding amends at the end
What's
of it.
the point? Because we do it every fucking time and it's...
You're so done with this art. You're really done with this art.
We just do the same fucking thing every time and nothing, we don't move, we don't go forward and it's the same shit. It's just racist shit.
Okay, perfect. I like that right there. Ready? Wait, hold on. Keep it there.